Hi, Thursday Ramble. Look, I've got notes today, so I'm going to be looking down a little bit as I read, just so that I know where I'm at, because welcome back, or welcome if you've just discovered my channel and this video. I'm Paula with Hikate's Crossing. I do tarot readings and an assortment of energy healings. I'm available on through my blog, or you can have a look on Unseen Alley, the Mystic Marketplace. So you can find my tarot readings, oracle readings, and Lindmand at this stage. So you can sort of see some of the specials that I've got that are exclusive for Unseen Alley. Or you can check out my blog. If you go to my channel, you can see my link to my blog, or and to Instagram and Twitter. So you're just going to have grab through there. Anyway, I just scrolled back to the 1st of May, having a look at some of my videos and seeing what, when was the 1st of May. Well, it was a Wednesday with a Healing Wednesday video. And with that Healing Wednesday video, I had to redo it. It was a crystal one. And then the weeks after that, I've been doing the reincarnation, looking at who were you, which has been quite interesting, as you'll see from yesterday's video. So I thought that was quite cool. Also, too, for the month of May was huge. I can't believe how busy I was with videos and bits and pieces. So Tuesday is looking at a new deck that's come in, unboxing, or some, even though I added a little extra unboxings in over the time with little bits and pieces. Mainly the Tuesday was where you had a proper look at the deck and had a look at the book, etc. So I thought it was quite cool. That's Tuesday. Wednesday was Wednesday Healing, of course, and Thursday was Thursday Rambles, as always, and Friday Intuitive Friday. But I've also looking at the Fool's Journey Challenge, which I've been doing with using the Native American Tarot. Now, did I pick up the Native American Tarot, or is it still on the floor? So basically, over the month, I've been working quite a lot with the Native American Tarot still. So, grab the cards so you can sort of have a bit of a look-see. So this is not like the original ones, unfortunately. So this here, what I mean by not by the original, different card stock, of course. So here we have the backs of the cards, as you can see, and then the fronts of the cards. And you will actually see, if you've been watching my videos, that the titles on the cards sort of invoke a different message. Also, too, there's a lot more depth with these cards when you look at the history or the teachings of the cards as well. So I love them. This was actually, if you've watched my video too, you will have seen my first tarot deck. So you would have seen this as well as being my first tarot deck. That was one of the VRs I did. So also showed you a little bit about my journaling and stuff like that. So that was my first deck. I've really reconnected with it again, which I've really enjoyed doing the challenge, and that's been really cool. So also over the months we've had, I talked about Intuitive Friday, which has been readings for contemplation, reflection and meditation for the weekend. So they've been quite thing. As I said, I've done a few VRs, different things, different topics, so you can go back and have a look at that over my channel over the month. Been busy with that. Also, I looked at a variety of decks that came in. Now, one of the decks that came in was the crystal. I'll just keep it in my, just found a box. That's all I wanted to keep it in. So the Crystal Alley deck, this is the Evolution edition. I have the original, and I really wanted the new one. It's got some extra cards in it, and they've revamped the back of the cards, as you can see there, and the front of the cards have also been revamped in lots of ways. So they're absolutely gorgeous. They work with your elements, the chakras, affirmations, and your crystals. So huge, neat cards. Love them. And you can go back and have a look at the video of these cards. Anyway, just showing you a few there, just to give you an idea. And the elements are earth. Okay, so that's like your earth one. Then you got your fire, and you got your water, air, and storm. Well, the air is actually wind, sorry, and storm, which is your spirit. So I love them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I do need to work with them a bit more. They haven't really been my priority this month with my other priorities, which I'll talk about shortly. So that was sort of the first one that sort of came in. The Crystal Alley cards came with a beautiful big book with loads of information, which I still really need to look at because it's quite different than the first one in lots of ways. So I'm looking forward to that. Let me just put these cards down here so they don't fall as we go through. Okay, the next lot I really want to talk about was, I have a whole lot of oracle cards which you've most probably seen on my channel. So what I wanted to do was sort of match up or energetically connect with different oracle and tarot decks together. So the first one I sort of got was the Dragon Tarot, which I still haven't worked with yet. So that's going to have to be on my list, I think, for this month. I think I really want to connect with Nigel Suckling's Dragon Tarot. Beautiful book. Coloured. If you've seen his Fallen Angel, you know how gorgeous it is, and I wish I had got that again. But anyway, not this time. So, and it seems to be sort of disappeared. So anyway, this I really want to start working with the Dragon Tarot. So that's the back of the card, and it's quite pippish, which I quite like. I don't really need I don't mind not having a lot of scenes on the cards. It allows me just to sort of connect with the keywords and sort of expand from there. I mean, there's sort of slight images, but they're not huge. So as you can see, I haven't worked with the deck, as you can see, because it's sort of all in order. There's the cups. These. So you can sort of see. Wands. So you can sort of see anyway. So this is a deck that I'm going to have to put on my list as well, I think. The Dragon Tarot. So I got that to go with my Dragon Oracle deck, as you'll have seen in the video that I did. One thing I hate about these boxes is if you don't put the book in first, you're buggered. I'm wondering if I should actually... That's the only thing I find really frustrating with these boxes. I sort of want to take these out. Wonder whether that will work. I just put this book in to one side and just put the card straight in there. Actually, you could just about fit 2 decks in there, can't you? If it stands up like it does that way, it doesn't fall, as long as I don't hold it upside down, so that should be alright. I hate those things because they always seem to... Okay, the other deck I got was the Animal Wisdom Tarot, which I still haven't worked with either. So that'll be another one to put on my list. Not this month, not for, I don't think it'll be for June. I mean, I may pull it out a few times, but what I mean is I won't seriously work with it. Like, I like to sort of work with sort of a few decks at a time without sort of overwhelming myself with having so many decks at the same time. So these are all animals, and I think they're gorgeous. So I'm looking forward to working with this. So I think it's gorgeous. So that's another deck I sort of want to start working with. Same sort of book as the Dragon Tarot. So it's another one that I got. Okay, so what else did I get? Oh, that was the Crystal Alley book. I just forgot that I actually had it sitting there. It was the Crystal Alley book. Bit up and down. Okay, so I got, oh, Mother Peace. Okay, so I got them. What I did was, I was looking on Book Depository and wanted, sorry, it's going to take me a minute to undo. Oh, what happened is, in town I'd brought the Divine Feminine Oracle, so I wanted some decks that would sort of connect with it. So I got Mother Peace Tarot. I got the book, which I thought was quite cool to sort of connect with, and listen here. Now, I didn't worry about the big Mother Peace. I just wanted a little deck, because I find with the round decks, because I have got the Circle of Life one, that the round are actually quite big. Oh, now I've gone and done the knot and I can't undo it to show you the cards. Now, you've most probably all seen the Mother Peace anyway, but I do have to undo it to oh no, now I've buggered it. Oh shoot, sorry guys. Oh, here we go. I thought I was being clever. The only problem with like having zipped bags, these drawstring bags, the cords can get caught in them. Okay, so little mini Mother Peace, same bag, same cards, and they're great in sort of larger layouts. I find they're quite good, this mini cards. So I've enjoyed working with this deck slowly. It's not a rushed journey with this one. This one's been quite a slow journey, sort of getting to know the cards very, very slowly, because what I've been doing is actually using the Divine Feminine and a few other decks at different times, but also what I've really been enjoying is this little deck here, Higher Love Soul Link Oracle cards. As you can see, that's the back, and then the front are just some of that way are the words, and I find them really, really good in sort of connecting with the words and for the readings. I find them actually really good. So the things like solitude, meditation, renewed faith, decision making, achievement, success, pausing to reflect, new inspiration, sudden change, sudden progress and change, end of a learning phase, moderation, self-control, lost love, centered and balance, transformation, patience and progress, preparation for change, learning and training, significant love relationship, leave past behind, new opportunities, intellectual matters, legal matters and contracts, joyful times, craftsmanship, beginning and fresh start, helping others and mentoring. So you can see they're really good cards for adding to the reading, which I think is quite cool. So I've been doing that, which is quite neat. So they've been together with the Divine Feminine. which is quite cool. So those 2 decks sort of came in, which is quite cool. And then I got what was next on my list? Oh, I got the New Zealand Fairy Oracle, because I remember last month, just at the end of last month, I did the unboxing, just end of April basically, for the New Zealand Naturally Tarot that I got from Game Crafters. There is another New Zealand tarot deck I know, but this one I thought was sort of was the animals one, which I thought was quite cool. The other one is the New Zealand tattoo one, which is quite a sacred deck really, with the Māori tattoos and that, which are quite amazing, the Māori tattoo one. But anyway, so I got the New Zealand Naturally Tarot, and I got the New Zealand Fairy Oracle, okay, by Franchel Olverovsky, which is quite cool. That's her there. So you can go to her website, or just type in the New Zealand Fairy Oracle, and I may even put the link below if you like. Anyway, so I got this deck, and you can see the sharing of that I did from this deck. I'll put the link. Maybe I'll just put the link back to the video, and you can. I hope for some links back to some videos when I have to sort of get my A into G, so you can sort of see the cards. And I've been working quite a lot with them and sort of really connecting to the teachings of the cards. So I've really enjoyed working with them. So that was really cool. Oops. And so that was really neat. So I enjoyed that. And I got in the mail in as a gift, really. I feel like it's a gift. Very, very spoiled, really. And got the Titiana's Fortune cards, which I love. Oops, I have a problem with this box, and that the book is connected to the. Don't really like these much, but I do love this set, and I don't really need the book very much anyway. It's like a Lenormand deck anyway, so just use that one. So for those that haven't seen Tiana's Fortune cards, just to show you, and they're very simple, really easy to use, very clear, which is what I really, really like, especially when you're doing sort of a decent reading. I find them a little bit big for a grand tableau, but they're not too bad. Not too bad for that. Oh, because I've got the Pagan Lenormand as well, which you may have seen on my channel if you've looked back at my thing. So you can see these are actually quite a nice card because they're so simple in the pictures. The pictures are really decluttered, so really makes it really nice to read with. One thing I find with Lenormand, they can get so mucky that you lose the image, you lose the actual, which is really sad really when you're trying to do, when they're so specific. These are the other cards that I got, which you throw in, which I was very, very spoiled, the chakra cards, which are really beautiful, and I love working with these. They sort of just add another layer to some of the readings, which is quite nice. So I got that as well. Very spoiled. I felt I was very spoiled with that. I mean, they were just giving away, so I was quite lucky with that. Okay, so what else did I get? I got the Māori Oracle, which you may have just seen the upload for that. Okay, so I've got the Māori Oracle, and you've just seen the upload on Monday with the cards. So still got to learn to work with those on lots of ways. So there you go, the Māori Oracle. Still got to work with these. This is going to take me some time. I've just been focusing on the New Zealand Fairy Oracle ones, so I think this month I'll really sort of start working with this deck here. So that will be quite cool. So they're beautiful to work. I mean, they're beautiful deck, beautiful stories, you know, beautiful information inside. Not huge, but just enough to get some ideas. So the other thing I did was buy some bags to put the cards in. Quite cool. Now, I also got The Wander of the Mother, and you can see more of these next week. They'll be for Tuesday, but you'll see some of these cards. So the backs, you would have seen them in the haul. That's the card on solitude. So this is the New Zealand. This is the Wander of the Mother inspirational cards, but they do have teachers, caregivers, foster mum, adopted, family, you know, foster parents, adopted, single fathers, single mother, confidant. So they've got other aspects as well, not just the mother, but like mother figures, and even a father can be a mother figure at some stage. Even men find themselves as figures, but there's also other things like being balanced, having abundance, transformation. So anyway, you can see more of those in next week's Tuesday's look at cards, at decks. So you can see that there. I also got the first edition still of the Mary L. Tarot, which I'm really enjoying sort of exploring this week, and I'm actually pulling them with the Lisa Williams Intuitive Soul Oracle, which is really cool. So you might have seen some of my posts on Instagram, might have shared some of that, but I'm enjoying sort of getting to know Mary L. the first edition. I actually quite like the imagery, quite like the borders. I don't have an issue with any of that, so I'm quite enjoying working with the deck. I don't know whether I'll get the second edition or not at this stage, but so I'm just quite happy working with just this at this time. I'm not in any hurry for the second edition. And then the last thing I got for the month is my cover cards, which you would have seen uploaded on Tuesday. So with the back there, so I'm going to start learning, and I mean, I've got a basic understanding of Kipper, and I understand the concepts with reading with Len and Mud, even though they are different meanings, different concepts, and there are slightly different ways of working with them. I mean, there's some similarities, but there are some differences. So I'm enjoying working with the clipper cards. So I've looked at lots of videos and typed up lots of information, and just really enjoying the different concept. So it's quite cool. So I am waiting for a few things, and there are still a few things on my wish list. But first, I'm wanting to get my own deck printed at some stage, which I haven't got yet, but I've got the playing cards coming with my artwork, which I'm waiting for, hopefully this week or next week. Next week maybe, this week. Oh, I know it's arrived in New Zealand because I checked with the tracking. So, oh my god, it's nearly half an hour of rambling. Oh my god, that didn't take long, did it? Okay, so what deck shall I do? I think I will go back to the New Zealand deck, and let's just pull one from the Māori Oracle. Okay, we'll just pull one. What do we need to know as a collective? Sorry, I'm just connecting. This is connecting to the ancestors. The respect for the Māori culture. Okay, so what do we need to... Okay, so there was actually, and this one here flipped over as well, there was actually a few cards. Interesting. So we've got the Meri, the Matua, which is the hook, you've got the Manuka, and we've got the Nagarara. Okay, so here we go. We've got this one here. We've got this one. So here we have 4 cards flew out. Very specific. So let's have a look. What are we going to go through first? They're interesting. They're all M's in the way they flicked out, and they were shuffled. Okay, so, and I had been shuffling them because I have been using them. So that's funny. So we've got the first one is, okay, the fish hook talks about opportunities born or determination. Okay, so basically being determined will allow you to bring through new opportunities, like being focused on what you actually want. So you're having with diligence and patience we will benefit. So don't be in a hurry, but stay focused on what's of value to you. What do you actually want to achieve? So that's this one here. So what do you actually want to achieve? Stay focused on it. Stay diligent. Stay, really make sure that you take action to where you want to be, but don't rush. It's not about being in a hurry. This is about patience, which is quite important. So next one we have is the Mary, which talks about challenges, difficulties, conflicts, and plan your approach. Okay, so you might, that's why you need patience, because you might find yourself with some conflicts or some challenges in what you want to achieve. So make sure that you do stay focused, and that you make sure you plan your approach, which is quite important. Make sure you are able to really say, okay, this is what I actually need to do to achieve my results. So, you know, break down your goals to easy steps to take, which is quite important. Next, you've got Manuka. So let's have a look at Manuka, and I've missed that one. That's okay, Manuka's here. Is about being adaptable. Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? So you've got to be adaptable to the situation at this time. So you're staying determined, staying focused. You might, because of the challenges and things that are coming up, you might need to make sure that you're able to adapt, to review the situation, maybe make some changes where you need to. Maybe you need to shift your perspective a little bit. That could be quite important for you. So, and the last one is, and need to be very careful that you don't allow yourself to get too sick. You might find yourself feeling a little run down, a little stressed, with the challenges and things that are going on, and things not quite going the way you want them to. So remember and having to review your plans. You may find yourself feeling a little bit run under the weather a little bit, which is quite, So you need to, okay, so you actually need to let people know how you're actually feeling and what's actually going on. That might be quite important for you too, if you're feeling a little run down, a little stressed, so much going on, you know, things are not quite going the way you want them to. You've got these ideas, but you've got these challenges and conflicts going on, so you really need to make sure that to really achieve your goals, make sure you tell those that are going on, make sure you've got your plans in place so that you can do your steps that you need to do to achieve your goals. So things might not be quite going the way you expect them to. You will get there, but it just reminds you to have patience, don't be in a hurry, make sure you're reviewing where you're going. You might need to stop and pause every now and then. That might be really important for you, to have a sense of pausing, you know, stopping, having a breather and saying, okay, this is the direction that I actually want to go in, but it's not going to go that way because of such and such. I need to review this. How can I get where I want to go? What do I actually need to do? Actually, I need your help with A, B, C, whatever, because I'm actually not feeling 100%. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. I might be feeling a bit crook. I might be a bit fluey. I might be just feeling just like overstressed and just feeling a little anxiety coming up. Feeling a bit cloudy in the mind, not quite clear. So that might be really important. So you might get someone's support and they might say to you, hey, look, let's go back and make some plans about what's best. Get some advice from someone. That might be really important for you if you're not feeling that well and you're really unsure in the direction you're going because of the challenges that are coming up. So just remember, patience, patience, patience. Don't rush. Make sure you're staying focused about where you want to be. Have determination though, be vigilant and saying, hey, look, this is where I want to be. This is my goal. This is exactly what I want to achieve. But how do I achieve that? Okay, so there we are with the Māori Oracle. 4 cards flipped out, and oh my God, so together. Like they really resonated together. So I thought that was quite cool. So take care and blessed be. Thank you for listening to my Thursday ramble with the decks that have come in. It's going to be interesting to see what lies ahead for me. I am thinking of working with the Dragon Tarot maybe, and continuing working with the Native American anyway, and I really want to work with the Crystal Alley decks a bit more, so, and continue with the Muriel. So, and of course the Māori Oracle, of course, because I've been working with the New Zealand Fairy Oracle, which I've sort of got down to par now with their meanings. So I really want to start learning a little bit about this, because the problem is they actually have the same symbols, but their meanings are slightly different. So this is going to be a bit tricky for me, I think, trying to swap between the 2 decks. So we'll see how we go. That's a problem sometimes when you have different oracle decks that have similar imagery or similar images, but their meanings are quite different. So there we are. Take care and blessed be. Enjoy the rest of your week, and yeah, ciao. Okay, let me just put this all away and I will sign off.